Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 4 of the 9-day adventure. We camped last night. Eddie and I were in the van with an air mattress. Wasn't bad. Neighbors were a little loud, but not too bad. It's campground stuff. We already walked up here to part saying we've already checked the fluids. Things are looking good. Checked the coolant. Everything's looking pretty good. We're gonna do something this morning we haven't done yet. We're gonna wake up the campground, not intentionally. It's cold start time. First stop, today is a much better day. We are at Michigan International Speedway, and it was one of the suggested places, and it was right on the route. We have hit some beautiful back roads, and I've never been to Michigan International Speedway, but it is another one of those tracks that it is in the middle of nowhere, and it is quiet. It is nice. And I got a picture by the building over there. I'll post here, but Jerry found this killer spot. We can line up all 3 cars. Jerry is like the person for finding cool spots to take pictures. We're having fun today. The back roads are nice. Daniel's, look, this is what we all have to do when we find a place we can stop. Is we gotta we gotta post, do all the things for socials. Okay, then the YouTube's up. Raina and the girls had to go up the road because Sarah had to take a potty break. Oh, look at this! See, look at this. This is what I need for next year, right here. Here it comes. But an OBS.
That thing? Come on.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
But this has been the best day so far for driving. I did have to pass a Cadillac CTS-V because they're going 10 under, and the worst part was we pulled in here and he was sitting at the entrance. He's like, I'm like, dude, you're in a CTS-V and I passed you in a 42-year-old Mustang because you're doing 45 and a 55 on a back road, and that's just like against all car guy rules, and then you're gonna get mad at me about it. I made sure it was safe, but then the worst part is I have good friends there waiting for me, so I literally passed the guy and then had to pull over, and they had to do, but you know what, it's part of it. I'm having fun. But this track, I'm gonna have to come to a race here because this is a pretty sweet setup. All right, we're gonna head back on the road. Look, Influencers in the Wild, guys. I love doing this. This is the fun part about this, is we're all doing YouTube videos and in each other's videos, but I like getting when recording them. Oh, and no drone area. Sorry, Ezekiel, you can't fly your drone. No drone area.
Aw, I really wanted to.
Me too, but we don't even have a drone, so it's good. Not yet. It's not in the budget. Okay, so I spoke too soon. We are doing really good, and Raina warned me about traffic. We're cruising around. I'm like, maybe she just got stuck in some small traffic. No, like literally, there's nothing moving. We were sitting for 20 minutes, and then this is what I love about Power Tour. There's a dude in a Camaro or a Corvette. I think it's a blue Corvette. He's like, hey, this way. So we're all like, and we were literally just talking that, hey, we should find another way because
Traffic wasn't moving at all.
we want to move. We want to get to the place, and we're enjoying this. But this is some of the stuff that the cities need to realize that last year there were 7,000 cars on Power Tour. We don't know how many are on it this year, but when you have that many extra people, you need to make sure that your construction companies are aware to keep things moving, especially with that many classic cars rolling through. But we're in the gravel road. How cool is that? In a minute, Eddie's going to flip the camera around so you guys can see. So on a positive note, we are quite literally, when I say we're hitting a back road, this is a gravel country farm road.
Oh, look at all this.
Show them the gravel road. Like, this is legit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even
Turn right onto West Mama Road.
Actually, GPS is also yelling at you.
Yeah, well, GPS do your job. Well, it's actually trying to do its job. All right, we'll get back to y'all in a little bit. We survived the back roads. All 3 vehicles did. Jerry has black wheels, but these are kind of a tan. But Jerry, I'm telling you, this might be the new look for the F100.
I don't know.
Maybe
Dark blue and gray does match pretty good.
Yeah, not the dust, but maybe that's something you could do later.
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of dig black a little better.
The black is better, but that's like, we definitely, if you guys saw, it was rough. Parts thing did good. You can't even tell it's dirty because, well, you can. Oh, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but it is what it is. We'll get it cleaned up later. They're going to get theirs cleaned up. Oh, man. Yeah, Daniel's definitely got to get the Longhorn clean because the patina is looking not so patina. Hey, now you guys have barn finds. That's what it is. You guys have barn finds now.
Barn dust, surface rust. I got a
Man.
sticker like that on
Yeah.
the back.
But
you can't see
this
it
is
'cause
it's pretty rough. I can feel the dust in the back of my hair. Like I'm just going like this and I can feel it. Like you can definitely see it on the top.
dirty still and,
Look at that. Like you can see, look at the dust. Everything is covered in dust, but it was fun. This is part of Power Tour and enjoying the adventure. Eddie, you having fun yet?
Yes.
It's normally you doing this, so how does it feel? You enjoying today? You enjoying today?
Yeah.
You enjoying throwing Jesus at people?
Yeah.
Throwing the little Jesuses that Scott gave us to people?
Yeah, and I'm just posting some dirt, some
You try to be an influencer too?
whatever's over there is what I'll post.
Okay.
The little river and forest.
Ezekiel, you having fun?
Yeah,
This has been an adventure today, hasn't it?
it has.
It's been
I'm relieved now.
good.
I can feel like I pee.
Yeah, we had to use a porta potty over there because the bathroom's closed. It was the nicest porta potty I've ever used, though. I will say that.
Those bumpy roads did not help the feeling, right?
No, it didn't. At least it's in the shade.
Oh, yeah.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
And Daniel doing influencer things over here too. All right, guys, ready to get your trucks clean?
we're ready.
Let's get your
I was
trucks
just
clean.
making fun of us because we have the patina trucks and we're like, we got to get the dirt off the patina truck.
I'm just rocking it with the Mustang because I got to be really careful with the no back window situation and that's yeah. I'm gonna clean it at my sister's house where I can just take my time with it and
Yeah. That never happened. It's still dirty.
maybe I'll do that today.
Yeah, probably not.
Jerry's giving the F100 a bath, just getting her nice and clean. Of course, Ezekiel's doing a good job of being a content creator for his dad. Look at you being a good cameraman. See, I'm not the only one that uses my kid as a cameraman. So what are you getting ready to do, Eddie?
Throw some Jesuses.
Throw a little
at
Jesus
people.
that our friend Scott gave us?
Yeah.
All right, just throw a handful of Jesus out here.
Okay.
Get ready? Go.
So.
It's not as bad as the other road we rode on. It's actually pretty nice. Okay. This isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all. Made it to the venue. We're learning lots of things on this trip, right, Eddie? Learning lots of things. Once again, this venue's not bad. This is a pretty cool venue. There's lots of grass. This is better than yesterday because there's grass everywhere. And with the grass everywhere, it makes it so you can actually hang out and see stuff. And we were here early, it's only 2 o'clock. We can actually see some stuff today and maybe hang out with some friends we see. Because there is so much. I definitely want to walk around in here after we get stuff punched because this is much better. Oh, don't die and trip an ankle. But yeah, we're gonna head on inside now and see what we can find. Everybody likes to pick on Corvettes. We all do. They are awesome cars, but these guys, look at this line. They've all got CBs on here. How cool is that? That is awesome. They're doing it old school. That's the thing we did not do this year, but how awesome is that? All these Corvettes, CBs, and this C8 and that orange, it's pretty awesome. Look at this, second day in a row, run into our favorite influencer. Look at this. I gotta see this. Oh my gosh. Sir, did I miss the autograph signing yet?
It is in. Yeah, you did it. You missed it.
I even had my t-shirt on yesterday and everything. You guys have a good ride up?
Not bad.
Yeah.
We interstate.
Yeah,
Well, after Ken's breakdown, we were a little behind.
yeah. See you in a few minutes.
We're trying to get to the midway. We have no idea if we're going the right direction.
I don't know either. We just got here.
Did you get much?
We haven't made it. Guys, you got to check out this bus. This thing is epic. Eddie and I saw it a minute ago. It is, pardon me, is pretty awesome. Yeah, it looks like it just got some big wheels on an old bus, but you guys know, come on. She's got a Cummins 12 valve in there. How cool is that? And look at the stack on this thing. Big exhaust, if not a stack, but if you're gonna go in with the family, this is the way to do it. This is what I need for my family. What do you think, Eddie? Would this be better to roll through Power Tour on?
Huh?
With a family, wouldn't this be better, a short bus?
Yeah.
Pretty stinking awesome. This bug is crazy, and look what it has. Yes, and this is not getting trailered. We've seen this thing on the road all week and finally found it where it's not so loud, where I can show you guys. And this thing lifts up, and that's how they get in and out. This is one of the craziest bugs I have ever seen. Check this out, it's got hydraulics in there to lift the whole body up. Like I said, the most impressive part is this thing's been on the road all week. We've seen it in several places. Oh my gosh. What's really cool is when it's driving, this little wind-up gear is moving. This thing is just too cool. This is not being trailered. Dude is driving this on Power Tour. We've seen it everywhere and on the road on stops. But this is, I mean, it's a go-kart. With 572, this is just, it's a go-kart. Guys, another awesome thing you see on Power Tour is rides like this. This is sitting on a 2000 XJ. So this thing is four-wheel drive. This is wild. This is awesome. Oh, look them up on YouTube. 69% recycled. How cool is that? I'm gonna have to look this build up because this is just this is just way too cool. Let's look inside here. It's got the straight six in there. Like, how cool is that? It's too awesome of a build to not look at. Oh, they even got the XJ interior in here. Oh, I see what they did. Okay. That makes sense because unibody. That is just too cool. And Jerry and Danny over there with Dylan McCool. Did a podcast with Dylan McCool, and Jerry's trying to get to introduce me to him. Dylan's a great guy, though. He's taking all the time with his fans and just talking with them. Guys, look over here. This is Josh from Quick Speed Shop. If you're not following him, he builds some pretty cool things. Him and I met 2 years ago at the Piston Power Show in Cleveland, and we've been following each other since. And he's building some cool stuff. Jason, Josh, what are you building? Sorry, my brain is fried. Tell him some of the stuff you're building right now.
Right now I'm doing a C10 step side, cloning the truck my dad had in the 80s. Next fall, or this coming fall, I'm going to build a Dodge Daytona clone out of a GTX.
And you have a rail car.
Yep, I got a homemade 50s dragster with a Buick nailhead in it.
That thing is awesome. Hold please. Power to it.
Yeah. I don't have anything that sounds that cool yet, but maybe someday.
Maybe someday. That's the goal.
Yeah.
But where can people find you on the socials so they can be following along what you're building?
It's Quick Speed Shop.
All right.
My last name is Quick Speed Shop on Instagram and YouTube. And that's pretty much I spend most of my time on there.
Yeah. So make sure you guys are following along. He's building some really cool stuff and has built stuff, so there's plenty of stuff that you can be watching.
Yeah, I got everything from the 30s up to the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, and you guys got to check out the van he brought. Check this thing out. What year is this?
This is a 88 Econoline, but I backdated to look like a 70s van. Shag interior, it's got a 77 grill in it.
Pretty awesome. Do a little walk around here so you guys can see this thing. Look at this. He's doing it right. He's got his logo on here so everybody knows who he is. And I love Econoline because my parents had one. So make sure you guys are following him. said, he's building some really cool stuff and has built some cool stuff. And look at this interior. Take a look at this. Isn't that awesome? Got the CV up there, radio, and the 8-track, all the shag interior. Pretty awesome. Make sure you guys are following him. Dinner with friends or trying out this place called Pete's Garage, or it reminds me of like a Quaker Steak and Lube or Lancaster's back in North Carolina. The menu looks pretty good. All I know is I'm hungry. You hungry, Jerry?
I'm very hungry.
It's been a long day.
Long day.
Good day. Today probably the best. Yeah, mine was good. I had like a garlic bread sub thing, but yeah.
I agree. Today might have been the best day.
Yeah, today for driving, best day.
Yes.
We got to see some really cool stuff. You guys ready to try this?
I am too. All right.
Eddy vision going on here. What you do to me, isn't it fun?
No, I zoom in.
Here's the other cool thing when you go to dinner on Power Tour, you just see stuff like this. I've seen this all week. Check this out. It's this wagon. It's got like an old pizza thing, Power Tour. Just there's so many cool cars. Like, oh my gosh, the amount of wagons, and I want a wagon so bad. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're camping.
Yep.
Look how good this is. Here, let me zoom out for you guys. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, Monaco wagon.
Almost looks like they've painted that wood grain themselves.
It
See the
really
brush
does.
marks in it? It's kinda
That is
cool.
pretty awesome. Oh, and then you walk up and there's a Cobra, a Mach 1.
That's right.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Jerry, you gotta see this. Do you see what I see?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's twin turbos. Could you imagine this? There's no weight to this thing.
That is a small block Chevy.
Oh my God. Twin turbo 350. My gosh. All right, I got to go in, show you guys Firebird, and I got to get in here. And then a first gen Firebird. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. All right, guys, off to a good start. Wrenches. I just gotta find my wife in here. I think so. Oh my gosh. How cool is this? I don't know where they are. We're gonna have to go over this way somewhere. Oh, they're over there. Hey, look, I found a familiar face. I think we picked well. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Doing voiceovers on this one later tonight. Oh my gosh. Did I do good? Did I do good? Look at this pretty lady here. All right, guys, we got to give you the official review of Pete's Garage. It's amazing. Yeah, like, oh my gosh. So good. And oh, look at all the cars though. This is all Power Tour people. These are all people we've seen. Oh, now this is a family hauler. Look how gorgeous that is. It's bagged, bro. It's got airbags. And the food was amazing. Look at that Chevelle convertible. Ooh. I got a Plymouth over here. We actually talked to this guy in the Chevy yesterday. He's from Southern Ohio, and he's doing Power Tour with his like 5-year-old son. So what did you think of Pete's Garage?
It was good.
I loved it.
I really liked it.
It's good. I
It's
would
good.
I got pizza.
highly recommend. Just can't believe this parking lot. So yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Day 4 is a fun day. Got parts staying, parked up for the night. Just went and got some essentials for the night. Nothing major. This car, I have spent the last 7 days in parts staying. I just realized it today, and Daniel corrected me at dinner that I'm on a 10-day adventure, not 9. I love this car. It's had its issues, but nothing major. Except the cool thing that was on me, and some of the stuff with it shutting off on me yesterday, we were running it hard. Like we were running hard yesterday. But today it did great. I'm excited for the last day of Power Tour tomorrow. And to see my family, for them to finally meet some of my friends. My wife has been a trooper. I could not have done this trip without her. She is an amazing woman, and she has handled the kids a lot so I could do this. And I can't say thank you enough for her. Oh guys, I'm gonna head in and get some sleep. There's some other Power Tour people here. But I've been very fortunate that all the hotels we've stayed at have been quiet. I know part of Power Tour is people want to see the wildest of the hotels. I'm gonna be honest, with kids, and I'm tired, I'm okay with not being at the rowdy hotels. All right guys, we'll pick up part 4 of the 10-day adventure, not 9-day adventure. So I guess 2 of the videos are gonna say 9, the rest are gonna say 10. Who knew? Anyway guys, I will catch you all in the morning. All right guys, last day of Power Tour. We have all made it. We've made it barely sanity-wise with kids, but it's been fun. We're making memories with friends and family. Today we are headed to Ohio, and who knows what shenanigans are already in. It's been a good trip. It's nice and overcast this morning. Hopefully it just stays overcast and nothing else, because overcast is good when you're driving old cars. But let's hit the road and see what we find. We've got some fun stuff planned for the kids today.
Very cool. Hey!
Just another first gas station called potty break. Look at all this. Look at all made a detour to Huron, Ohio to come check out this lighthouse. That's as far as you can go is here. Got some pictures of the family in the background. We are excited to get to Norwalk, to get our badges punched and see family and some other friends. But once again, this is not the ocean. This is Lake Erie, just like Lake Michigan. You just see how rough this water is. Yeah, these are the kind of boats, like they take freighters across this to get to Canada and the other states. Like, this is crazy. I love seeing the Great Lakes. But yeah, another lighthouse. Kids are looking around. That's pretty awesome. We made it. We made it.
We made it.
We made it. The kids all survived. I'm trying to talk fast because they are playing music here at Summit Motorsports Park. The venue is awesome. They had us pull in down the cool down lane, but I don't know how much video we're going to get because the music playing. So it's going to be random while they're talking. We're going to try to get some video.
They're chitter chat.
Yeah, but this is amazing. It's an adventure. Sprinkling, but it's not bad. Got to hit some fun back roads on the way in. We'll see who we run into. Got to get our badge punch for the last day. I haven't mentioned that Jared's a good friend because he hooked me up with this. Jared's a good guy. If you guys aren't following Faith Family Cars podcasts or Rev Garage, I don't know what you guys are waiting on. We do stuff together all the time, so you really should be following them. So we're going to find where we get our stuff punched and see what we can find here and who we can meet. Once again, the things you see on Power Tour. It caught my eye. We're supposed to get our badge pat. Just stamp my guys. No. We have got to come see this. Oh, it's a van. Oh, hello. Hang on. Zoom out for y'all. Oh my gosh. It's a van. I'm in love. With the sleeper.
Junkyard Digs, again, I will admit, out of all the YouTube
Oh my
channels
gosh.
I watch, that is pretty much my favorite YouTube channel. And look, he's
This is
always
awesome.
got stickers. What do we got? Have a beer about it?
That's just
And,
so cool.
I don't know if it's fixed, but
Honey,
it's
what do you think for our next
Now,
road
this
trip?
is not a car guy.
Let's throw the kids back there.
This is not a car
We'll throw the
guy
kids
station.
back there. You and I can ride up front.
I don't know if it's fixed, but it's
What do you girls think? Let's throw you guys back there.
Uh,
You know, we can make this a pool.
true
Oh yeah.
What do you think, Eddie? You guys ride back
Make
here?
it a bed and then we can just get some seat back.
Pretty wild.
be good.
This is
Oh my gosh, we got to
this is amazing.
figure out what it is. Whatever it is cool.
All right, Daniel just talked to him, so now I got to come over and talk to him. All right, so what do we got going on here? This is amazing.
It's a 1959 Buick, and I put it on a 1-ton Chevy motorhome chassis. It's like I said, it's got 15,000 original miles. It was a low mileage Chevy van. Went to the junkyard and got the sleeper cab and put on the back. And doubled the grill in the front on the 59 Buick. Tried to make it look like a cab over. So I built this for Rat Rod Magazine Build Off last year.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, you could spend what, $5,000,
Yeah.
and you had to 8 months to build it. I did it in about 7 months and only spent like $3,000.
Well, this is amazing.
It's something different.
Thank you for talking with us. I love it.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.
How are you doing? If you guys are in Wolfie Days, you guys will get it.
They're with me.
Have a good night now. Hello. How are you doing? Ready? And then do you have your other long confidential?
He's coming in line behind me.
Oh, okay, perfect. Have a great day.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Once again, thank you, Jerry, for hooking me up. This has been awesome. Now let's walk around and find people. Families here somewhere.
Has it been 20 minutes?
So I got to meet Steve, and then we're walking through the parking lot, and we found his truck. So I'm gonna flip this around so you guys can check out Steve's truck from Crossfed Garage. I'm like, I think I know this truck. I'm like, I do know this truck. So check this out. So this is Steve's. I forget what he changed the name today. He told me what it was, and I can't remember. A lot going on. But this is a Chevy that is powered by a Cummins, and this truck has got a killer patina on it. So check this out. And he built this whole thing. It's got the ram's head for a shifter. That's off the donor truck that this is sitting on. It's just so cool about Power Tour. I only got to see Steve for like 5 minutes because my whole family's over there. Yep, see my whole family. They're right over there. Mom, sister, brother-in-law, nephews. Anyways, back to Steve's truck. Of course, Steve does the get away from me from behind. That's welded on there, a nice spud wrench. And these are toolboxes down here that he made. It's just a really cool truck. So glad I get to see this in person. If you guys aren't following Crossfed Garage, you need to see what him and his daughter Caitlin are building. Such a cool truck. This next part is pretty cool. On the last day of Power Tour, they invited content creators to come up to the announcer booth to get interviewed. And I want to thank Jerry from Faith Family Cars for recording my interview. So here's that interview. This is one of the coolest things I ever got to do.
Up here from Brick Rod Garage, and I see you're out of North Carolina. How long have you been doing Brick Rod Garage?
For about 9 years.
9 years. And what's kind of your, everybody, I say specialty, but what's been your thing? What's brought you into this?
I like to find people's cars and tell their stories. I do a series called Parking Lot Finds, where I find people with unique vehicles and I let them tell their stories, because everybody's got a vehicle with a story and I try to help them share that.
So that's kind of, you're getting the stories out there, because there are a lot of unique stories. In an event like this, how many stories do you find?
Oh, there's so many, because every day you meet somebody new that you're trying to talk to, or you met on social media, like, man, I gotta try to talk to them for 5 minutes, and it's a lot, but there's been a lot of good ones this week.
So is this your first trip? How many power tours have you done?
This is my first trip, and we brought our entire family, my wife and I, and our 3 kids.
What are you guys driving in?
I'm driving my 83 Ford Mustang, and my wife is following in the Chrysler Pacifica.
So yeah, the kids and the wife are comfortable, and you're in the Mustang.
Yeah, the kids each have got to have a day in the car, and they've had a blast. We actually got it running 2 weeks before. I drove it 2 days to work. I'm like, good enough, and left last Friday. I'm on day 8 of driving around.
What motor is in the Mustang?
It's got a 302.
So just your basic 302 4i Mustang, right?
Yes, sir, but we put an ACES fuel injection on right before we left.
So it's running smooth there, right?
Oh, like butter.
So again, so the trip's been pretty good, and how have you enjoyed? What's the first experience power for a car ride?
It's been a blast. It's been a bucket list thing, and I would recommend everybody to do this at least once.
I've heard that term bucket list a lot, like the bucket list of taking a U-Haul truck down the racetrack against a Cadillac, front track Cadillac, I think. But out of all the stuff that you've seen this week, what's the one vehicle that you looked at and got, I got to talk to that guy?
Oh man, well, try to think. There's been so many. It'd probably Gifted Garages. He took a Chevy SS and put a Chevy C50 body on top of it.
This, again, kind of I wouldn't say the easy way, but a different way of doing it is going, well, I've got this chassis, what would it look like with a cooler, better body on it?
That's exactly what he did. He said it was sitting for 3 years, and he did an amazing job. He drove it all week.
And it's amazing because you get that underneath there, you have that modern drive. You could pull into a Chevy dealership and have them plug it in and diagnose it, yet on the outside it looks like a cool hot rod. Really, at the end of the day, it is a cool hot rod.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm going to do. I have a C10 at home. I'm going to do something really similar to it.
So what chassis do you want to put under that one?
I'm probably going to look for like a 2003, 2005 Tahoe, just make it all reliable and make some more memories for kids.
Absolutely, and so the wife and the children, they have enjoyed this as much as you?
The children have. It's been rough on the wife. She's been a trooper, and I am truly thankful that she's supportive of this and my hobby. Next year we're going to do a little different maybe so she can have a little bit more of an enjoyable trip.
Yeah, it's probably, I'm sure, so what you're saying is she is kind of helping to run the circus right now.
Every day. It's just every day, but a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah. You realize we do have ice cream down there. If you want to get your wife an ice cream, $3 for a pint of ice cream. It's good stuff.
That's some good advice. I probably should take you up on that and bring her back. So.
But what else? I mean, it's almost getting down to kind of the later hours of this. Do you have more stories to find and more stories to tell?
Absolutely. This is where everybody's winding down, so they might actually have a few minutes before they leave while they're packing up to actually tell some stories.
So if you see Eddie from Brick Rod Garage, he's going to come up, and again, he's part of the storytelling aspect of this. We all have stories about our cars. I mean, I got my 2013 Chevy Spark over there. We've been swapping stories with people about the dumb stuff I've done with that car. And there's always a story, and it's cool to hear the stories. And you might not be able to sit through a whole event and talk to them, but you can go to your YouTube channel and check them out, right?
Absolutely.
Are you on any other socials or primarily YouTube at this point?
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all of them.
Yep. See, you got to stay out there because not everybody's on every platform. And so coming to Norwalk here, where do you go down south? Do you head to racetracks down south at all?
Yeah, we've got Z-Max. I'm right by Concord, so.
Yeah, right in that same neck of the woods. I've been a few tracks down in North Carolina and South Carolina for work, and it's always fun to get down. I've been to Piedmont more times than I've been to some tracks up here. But again, glad to have you, glad to meet you, and I think that's really cool. And what a neat thing to get into, the stories, because again, we have all got stories about our cars, don't we?
Yes, sir.
So enjoy the trip home, be safe. I know that's not bad, right down 77. You'll be home before you know it, as long as you don't hit Charlotte at the wrong time. So have a good trip, and thank you very much for coming up.
Thank you. Great meeting you. So I told you I was going to look for Steve. I found him, and Steve's got the bird's eye view up here. Yeah, this is pretty impressive.
I'm not a GoPro snob or anything, but do you film everything on your phone?
Everything. Everything on my phone.
I have such admiration for you guys to do.
I'm broke. I've got 3 kids. That's why I have to do it this way. I'm
a Baptist preacher.
Yeah.
I'm not swimming in it.
Yeah.
Man.
I've never been able to justify it. I'm like, I'll get a little bit better video, but why would I do it when I can do everything right here?
You do all your editing on there too?
No. Yeah.
Him videoing you.
The best thing about Power Tour by far is look at this. Get to watch other people making content and photobomb them making content. Not sure when theirs is going to air, but obviously you know when this one aired. We're heading back to Talmadge. Guys, this ends part 4 of the 9/10-day adventure of Power Tour. We learned a lot. We're tired. There's a part 5 coming. I know you're like, Eddie, it's over. Oh, it's not over yet. We've got 2 more days of fun. Well, 1 more day. Hannah and I are taking some back roads home. And going to be quick speed shop at Summer Racing tomorrow. Because when your friend is going to be at Summit and you're right around the corner, you have to. This has been, guys, this has been a dream come true. I am super thankful for this lady. Without her, none of this would have happened. And I am truly grateful for her and the blessing that she has been. Now, I'm going to take her back to my mom, my sister's house, in our chariot, because she has not got a decent ride and parts thing. So, maybe I'll make her film some stuff. Who knows? We're done. But maybe we just got off at Talmadge for summer racing. And I grew up here, so there's only one thing I've always wanted to do.